Yes, sir. Come on, inside.
Wait, hold on, does it hurt?
No, I promise. You got like big diamond ring, you know. So, Speed might spend 50 million, not 50,000, right? Too easy. He can buy the whole store.
Imagine standing in the heart of Houston, surrounded by a mob of 5,000 screaming fans, while the king of bling himself, Johnny Dang, clicks a $100,000 masterpiece of VVS diamonds into your mouth. This isn't just a piece of jewelry, it's a one-of-one, one-piece inspired custom grill that radiates more wealth than most people see in a lifetime.
All right, so look. Yeah, I want like all of these on a grill. How would that look though?
All 10? Well, you could maybe put like one. I would, if I was getting that, I would get that on the bottom, and I would get each character like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 all the way across on the bottom, and then maybe on the top, I don't know, the top could be something like to coincide with that person, you know what I'm saying, or it could be just all the way iced out on the top.
For IShowSpeed, this was a crowning moment of his career, a $100,000 flex that solidified his status as the world's biggest streamer. But as the diamonds flashed under the Texas sun, a shadow loomed over the celebration. Speed wasn't just staying in the safety of a Hollywood mansion, he was preparing to embark on the most dangerous and ambitious journey of his life, the 2026 Speed Does Africa tour, with plans to trek through 20 countries in 28 days, including the high-octane streets of Lagos and the wild plains of the Maasai Mara. The stakes have never been higher. Is wearing a house on your teeth a bold statement of success? Or is it a $100,000 target on his back in territories where security is never guaranteed? Today, we dive into the chilling intersection of ultimate luxury and extreme risk. If you think Speed is the GOAT for this 100K flex, hit that like button right now and subscribe to see if he survives the tour with his diamonds intact. To understand why Speed flew to Houston, you have to understand the legend of Johnny Dang. Long before he was the king of bling, Johnny was a Vietnamese immigrant working in a Houston flea market, repairing watches for pennies. His life changed when he met rapper Paul Wall and revolutionized the GRILLS game, turning dental molds into high-fashion diamond art. Today, his headquarters is a cathedral of ice, where A-list celebrities from Drake to Beyonce go to get their smiles iced out. When Speed's custom Lambo pulled up, the atmosphere shifted from business to pure entertainment. Speed didn't just walk in, he stormed in with his signature W energy, barking at the security and challenging Johnny to a game of ping pong. But beneath the jokes, the craftsmanship was serious. Johnny uses only the highest grade VVS diamonds, ensuring that every angle catches the light with blinding intensity. For Speed, this wasn't just a purchase, it was a pilgrimage to the man who defined the look of modern hip-hop culture. The core of this $100,000 investment is a deep, personal tribute to Speed's obsession with the legendary anime One Piece. Speed didn't just want random stones, he wanted his smile to represent the king of the pirates. The design features a flawless VVS diamond base with a custom crafted Luffy figure on the fangs, blending high-end luxury with otaku culture. To ensure the fit was perfect, Johnny used a specialized dental molding process that Speed nearly jeopardized by barking at the mold mid-setting. This piece is a masterpiece of micro-setting, where hundreds of tiny, brilliant cut diamonds are placed by hand to create a seamless wall of ice. It's a bold fusion of streaming fame and high fashion jewelry. If you're loving this deep dive into Speed's ice, hit that like button and subscribe to see more exclusive breakdowns. The moment of truth arrived in a flash of light as Johnny Dang presented the finished tray. Speed, usually full of loud energy, went uncharacteristically quiet for a split second as he gazed at the $100,000 one-piece masterpiece. The transaction was a spectacle, Speed confirming the flawless VVS quality before the final iced-out fitting. Johnny even surprised him with a pair of diamond earrings to complete the look. As the fangs clicked into place, Speed erupted, barking and celebrating his new King of the Pirates status. But this wasn't just a purchase, it was a high-stakes transfer of wealth. With $100,000 now permanently sitting in his mouth, Speed left the Houston shop, unaware that this sparkling trophy would soon become his biggest liability on the upcoming tour. We're just getting started. Share this video with a friend who thinks Speed is absolutely wild for spending $100,000 on his teeth. The timing of this $100,000 purchase couldn't be more dramatic as Speed embarks on his ambitious 2026 Speed Does Africa tour. This isn't a standard vacation, it's a grueling 28-day marathon across 20 countries, from the vibrant streets of Lagos to the bustling markets of Nairobi. In every city, Speed is met with an almost tidal wave of human energy. In Kenya alone, he shattered records with over 239,000 concurrent viewers, as thousands of fans swarmed his convoy, turning city centers into a standstill. While the love from the continent is undeniable, the logistical reality is a security nightmare. Carrying a small fortune in VVS diamonds into these massive, unpredictable crowds presents a unique challenge. One moment of chaos or a lapse in security could turn his one-piece trophy into a high-stakes target, making every stream a tense balance between fan engagement and personal safety. If you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure to like the video. It helps the algorithm show this to more of the Speed gang. The physical dangers of the tour became terrifyingly real during Speed's stop in Kenya's Masai Mara in early January 2026. In a moment that nearly ended in tragedy, Speed's safari vehicle broke down in the middle of a territory teeming with wild lions. Ever the entertainer, Speed attempted to jump out and explore on foot, clutching a machete and joking about his dog handling skills, completely unaware that a pride was resting just meters away in the tall grass. It took the frantic intervention of Kenyan wildlife rangers and his own security team to force him back into the safety of the car as the lions became alert and began to bark. This wasn't a scripted stunt, it was a raw life or death encounter. It raised a chilling question for the millions watching live. If a king of the jungle doesn't care about $100,000 diamonds, how much more of a target do they make him when he returns to the unpredictable chaos of the city streets? If you're loving this deep dive into Speed's ice, hit that like button and subscribe to see more exclusive breakdowns. Maintaining safety for a global superstar carrying a $100,000 diamond target in his mouth requires more than just standard bodyguards. It's a full-scale tactical operation. Speed's security team, led by seasoned professionals who have navigated high-risk zones globally, faces an unprecedented challenge during the 2026 Africa tour. In cities like Nairobi and Lagos, the sheer density of the crowds means that personal space is non-existent. We've seen footage of fans bypassing barricades just to touch Speed or grab an autograph, sometimes overwhelming his inner circle. The strategy shifted in 2026 to include advanced teams that scout locations hours before the stream begins, checking for exits and monitoring crowd sentiment. However, the introduction of the Johnny Dang Grills adds a layer of theft motivation that wasn't there before. If a frantic fan or an opportunistic sniper manages to get too close, the result could be a violent physical altercation. The security team now operates with a no-touch perimeter, often appearing aggressive to protect Speed from being mobbed. This constant state of high alert creates a palpable tension on camera, as every sudden movement from the crowd forces the guards to tighten the circle around the $100,000 smile. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the risks of the tour, make sure to like the video. It helps the algorithm show this to more of the Speed gang. Ultimately, IShowSpeed's decision to wear $100,000 worth of Johnny Dang diamonds through the heart of Africa in 2026 is the ultimate testament to his all-in philosophy. From dodging lions in the Masai Mara to hitting 49 million subscribers while navigating the vibrant streets of Algiers, Speed has proven that his connection with his fans is stronger than any security perimeter. The one-piece grills aren't just a flashy accessory, they represent a young creator who transitioned from a bedroom streamer to a global icon capable of commanding the world's attention. Whether he keeps the ice for a lifetime or it becomes a legendary part of his chaotic tour history, Speed has successfully bridged the gap between American luxury and global culture. He walked into the wild with a target on his back and walked out as the undisputed king of IRL streaming. You made it to the end. That means you're a real one. Subscribe, hit the bell, and share this to your story. What should Speed buy next? Let me know in the comments.